literally, I only went to, because my parents are very religious. The only time I ever went to a church was as a baby when my grandmother secretly christened me. Because she was a staunch Irish Catholic and was quite annoyed at my parents not christening me, so she went for a walk one day, and when I got, she especially took a route through a church, and when I got back, my mum noted that my head was suspiciously wet.
And if you died, you were no longer going to hell, which is where babies go unless you baptize them. Babies go to hell. And should we talk about abortion in America?
No!
That's a question.
Knights of the Old Republic's been cancelled forever.
I'll relate it to Knights of the Old Republic. American Republicans, right?
Oh, fuck!
So they
What's this? I've already mentioned the edible Pokemon. Fuck, I've run out of things to distract them with. Fuck!
Well, okay, if you want to go back to Pokemon thing, I saw an article the other day that turned up on my Twitter, and the question was, we're going to be able to make mammoths soon.
Should we eat them?
Should we eat them? Yes.
No, such a weird question to start with.
No.
Should we bring animals back to eat them?
No, it should be should we elect them president? That's what we should be asking about mammoths. Could you imagine it's like, yes, and what do you think, Joe Biden? Well, I think something boring he reads off a teleprompter. It's like, okay, what do you think, Susan?
I would vote for a mammoth right now.
Yeah.
I'd vote for a mammoth over Liz Truss.
Wait, who voices the mammoth in Ice Age?
What? I don't know. I'm not a child. I've never seen those films.
Who voices the mammoth in Ice Age?
Ross Geller. Not even David
Ray
Schwimmer.
Romano.
It's just Ross Geller. I'm not going to vote for Ray Romano as Tory PM.
No. I mean, I'd take him over Liz Truss or Rishi Sunak.
They're great,
By the way,
it's like
key thing for me
45 degrees, and they're like, nah, there's no climate change. And
Do the mammoths migrate in the same way elephants do?
No, they're all dead,
if they
John.
do, I want them back.
They're all dead, John.
Yeah, but if we bring them back, bring them back with science.
Earth's magnetic field will be flipped. They'll be fucked off. They won't know which way's up. Literally, they'll just float the fuck away. That's how that works.
That's how it works in science.
It's
I'm
science.
pretty sure that doesn't sound like science.
No, that's science. Science.
I don't think that's science.
Nah, they float away like helium balloons.
Yeah, it's
Look,
true.
I'm just thinking elephants. Elephants, when they decide they're going to commute a particular way, like, well, not commute, migrate, the other
Commute.
one. Commute.
You're sitting there.
Well, off to summer we go. Put on my hat, grab my briefcase.
Got a space on the bus next to you, and an elephant gets on. You're like, please, for fuck's sake, not next to me. Not next to
When
me.
elephants migrate, they always go the exact same route, and if something's been built the way, they just fucking go straight through it. And if mammoths do the same thing, great. Because they might just decide, like, leaves is in the way, and then decide, well, fuck
John,
leaves, we're going to headbutt it out the way.
Quite normal thing. What do you think the habitat of mammoths is, John? Because I can pretty safely tell you that there's not really anything in the way.
It was just normal weather, innit? They're just in the ice because that's where they're frozen in the films.
But if we bring them back, then surely there's going to be, like, you know, something like Scotland. I feel like Scotland feels to me like mammoth territory.
Sorry, you want us to bring back mammoths? Just let them out lead. Just like, off you go, mate.
Yes, otherwise what's the point of letting them out? It's like we reintroduced beavers, and they're doing a really good job.
Okay,
I think
the
we're going to bring back mammoths, and the whole point is eventually they've got to be released, yes.
The very weak ecological argument for bringing back mammoths is, and I'm going to quote an article here, they're going to help compress the permafrost, which is a very weak argument.
Now that sounds like a sort of thing they'd have in Scotland, a permafrost.
If we can clone dead things, wouldn't it be funny to clone Hitler and get a new Hitler and then put him in like a Truman Show style bubble and see what happens? I'd watch it.
To like verify nature versus nurture or something?
No, just
Well,
like
you have like an Eva Braun knockoff fucking advertising Cocoa Pops like in the middle of the show.
Yeah. I mean, I know we've been through, the BBC did make a sitcom about this, but like a reality TV show starring the actual Hitler. Like, you could put him in anything, and it'll be like a running gag across, like Love Island, but Hitler's one of the contestants. And they don't know, because they're on Love Island, so they don't know who he is. Like, oh, Adolf's a bit of... I've never seen Love Island, I don't know what it's about. But they'll be like, oh, Adolf, oh, I like him. And he's like, yeah, he's got his hair like slicked to the side and looking really badass. In that dumb, ugly way that he did. He's a piece of shit! I'm not trying to advocate Hitler was a good person when I said...
But you are trying to advocate bringing him back from the dead and then raising him to celebrity status.
But only for fun.
I want to bring Hitler back from the dead only for fun.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say, I think, like, when both of us
No!
get our
Oh my
turn
God!
with the bring people
Oh
back
my
from the dead
God!
machine, and you bring back
Oh
Hitler and
my
I bring back
God!
a mammoth, history will be kinder to me.
Jurassic Park, but with historical figures. No takers?
No, I've got to be
No,
honest.
I immediately
can
thought
try,
of one. I
you
immediately
can
thought of a
try.
joke, and then immediately thought, "No, I'm not saying that out loud."
No,
Then I thought of another one. I thought,
like-
"I'm not
just
saying
like
that
a
out loud
herd of
either."
Hitlers
So basically,
running.
I've just thought of 3 jokes I'm not ever saying out loud again.
John,
No.
you already got cancelled last time. You can say whatever you want.
No, I'm not. I'm not fucking saying it.
John, with all due respect, all the lovely people at home already know you really hate people that
No,
have a skin tone
not
darker than
doing
like...
it. All right, I'm just focusing on bringing back mammoths and reintroducing them to Scotland. I don't care whether they were in Scotland originally or not. I just feel
I
like
see
there
what
needs to be
happens.
mammoths in
See,
Scotland.
And while we're
No,
there,
this is-
Herman Goering. Bring back Herman Goering.
You know what John's doing here, everyone? John, right? We're trying to talk about racial justice, and John's just trying to shout you a mammoth.
Yeah.
That's how much John cares about your rights.
John was
I
happy
really
that Batman
like
film was
mammoths,
cancelled.
all right? And I just feel like there's not enough giant mega beasts in the world
Oh,
today.
you know what? You should vote for Liz Truss. She's going on about fucking opening new pork markets. Like fucking
No, I think,
British apples.
I think that's a euphemism for fucking Boris Johnson.